Okay, this next one. All right, this one, Larry. I'm going to be straight up. I have not read all of these yet because there's just too much. There's too much value here. Too soon for me. So let's talk about SitComics. Okay, these are SitComics, and yes, I was excited because I thought this was the '90s band, the Seattle band, the Super Suckers. Right. It's actually the exact opposite. But still fun. Now let's talk about SitComics for a second. Okay, this guy Darin Henry sent me these, and the pitch of SitComics is it's TV you read. Okay, yeah. So like it. Henry was a sitcom writer. He wrote apparently for Seinfeld and a bunch of other ones. I don't have his website up right here handy, but you could check it out. Links in the description. He put out this whole line of different books. Okay, you look at this one. It's sort of a comedy book. They're $3.99 each, 64-page saddle stitched, with complete story arc in each issue. That's the pitch of the sitcom.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's good value right there.
And not all of them do this, but this one, to complete the sitcom TV you read experience, there are commercials. There are little funny commercial bits that are just different little comic strips, little funny comic strips thrown in here to complete the experience. Each one is like, it's got an Archie look to it, obviously. It's got a nice rating for teens and up, a bloody, funny vampire comic. I think this is like a parent looking at this is going to be, who doesn't know much about comics, is not going to be too confused about who this is for and who this is appropriate for, and is going to like the value of $3.99 for 64 pages, full color, a lot of story. Now, where it starts getting a little more exciting. Okay, let's look at Blue Baron for a second. And I open it up and I go, oh, written by Darin Henry, and pencil art and ink art by some known, I don't know if you've ever heard of these. They're kind of obscure names, Larry. Have you ever heard of a guy called Ron Frenz?
Oh yeah, of course. The Spider-Man.
Or Sal Buscema.
What?
I think
that's great.
Yeah. So we got a pencil art by Ron Frenz and inks by Sal Buscema.
God, that's amazing.
And I'll be honest, I haven't read the whole story. I haven't read the whole comic yet because, like I said, I got them recently, and each one of them is 64 pages of not compressed, not decompressed storytelling. I'll tell you that. Old school comic storytelling, lots of plot and lots of stuff happening to chew on.
And this is a modern comic, like you got this recently?
This was mailed to me. This was published in 2018, okay?
Because Sal Buscema is 84 years old or something.
I do know that. This was in 2018. But wait a minute.
Amazing.
Okay, so that's not all though. We'll look on the biggest surprise is going to be at the end. Hang on.
Okay.
All right. So, and then we've got Z People.
Okay.
This is a zombie book. It's rated for teens and up.
I gotta say, I love just SitComics binge book. Like, that's just great.
Yeah, and this is like, I regret to say I'm not familiar with this name. Wait a minute. Oh, art by, who's this? Al who? Milgram? Have you heard that name before? I don't know. Like, are you kidding me? This guy's coming with legends. He's like, oh, here's these legends. Check out my SitComics. Great.
Now, where do these come from? Are these Kickstarters too?
No, this guy published them. This guy, he lives in
Okay.
Santa Monica. Darin Henry. I just think he just wanted to publish comics. He loved comics. He's got a rep as a TV writer, and he's like, I can get some names. I can, and he's like, I know who the best people in the world are. Are you kidding me? I'll take an Al Milgram.
Yeah, he obviously knows what he's doing.
But look at this stuff. It's
incredible.
This is Mad Magazine, level It's not Jack Davis, but man, it ain't too far away from what would be acceptable to me.
I love the production value. It's all perfect. It's like, this is great.
It feels like an old school hand comic. I have a little bit of problem with some of the trade dress feel a little on the dated side to me, but
maybe, but it's Walmart vintage, right?
Yeah, but wherever these are going to be sold, maybe. So several other books here. The Startup. This is a look at a superhero book. Another one with Darin Henry. This one art by Craig Rousseau, who is, I believe, does work for Marvel, right? And it's just a kind of a professional.
Yeah, didn't he do I thought he did some top shelf stuff. Maybe I'm getting my Craig's mixed up.
I can't remember. No, it's not
no, he's obviously a pro though. Obviously a pro. I know his name.
Yes. So yeah, production value, and believe me, these feel great in the hand. It's a thick comic, dude, that actually feels great. And there's no ads except for the fun ads that he wrote in some of them. The next one, this Telepathetic. This one, if this were a Scholastic book in a smaller trim size, this is a right today potential bestseller about kids who get telepathic powers. Now this one, the art is, I don't know Blair Shed, but I'm going to say this is right up there with anything being published by a DC or whatever in their young adult, all ages stuff, Scholastic.
Yeah.
It's not Raina, but it's good. Like, this is a skilled cartoonist telling a fun story for kids, right? This is this one.
How about that? Funny books for kids.
Well, who'd have thunk it? Okay, there's more issues of Blue Baron. Barbara McCobb's Morbid Museum. Again, pencil and art by Al Milgrom.
Huh.
I just
hope these guys had fun putting this together, because this is a friggin' joy to look at. How do we not know about this stuff though, right? I mean, that should be, I don't know. That's incredible. That these things exist. Somebody needs to do some marketing, man.
Somebody needs like some kind of show that specializes in showing real comics that nobody looks at. Oh, wait a sec.
Yeah.
That's our mission. That's our raison d'etre.
There you go.
Here. Okay, wait a minute. I have to turn that thing off. All right, we're not done yet because I still haven't told you the most exciting thing to me.
Yeah, you said save the last one.
Yeah, well, it's not even one of the comics. It's not even that. That was wrong, because it's not even the comic. It's that he told me they're working on getting into Diamond previews for 2020, which is great. That's where you want to be.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Oh, we're working on this new one." I had the letter. I lost. Oh, wait, is this it? Yes. Okay. Here we go. Hey, Dan. Saw your video requesting comics to review, so here are some of mine. My binge books will be making the jump to Diamond next year with the Heroes Union #1 by, and tell me if you've heard any of these names, Larry. Roger Stern, Ron Friends, Sal Buscema, Tom DeFalco.
Wow.
How about David Michelini?
Yeah, that's amazing.
Are also on board. Let me know what you think of my comics at editor@sitcomics.net, who I haven't written back to him yet. I'm going to for sure. I'm coming towards this show.
Send him the link for this, right?
Nice, we're bringing him in. And if he feels like bringing in Michelini and Stern and Friends and DeFalco, I guess that'd be okay. I guess.
That's amazing.
Tell me, who is a more underrated but greater writer than, say, Roger Stern or David Michelini in like mainstream modern comics?
Yeah, I don't know. Those are the guys you want on your team, that's for sure.
Who's better? Yeah, who's better than that? But rated? No one. No, because nobody really talks about those guys anymore.
That's kind of a sweet spot.
Oh my gosh!
I want to write the press release for that, though. That's amazing. Darin Henry coming out of nowhere.
This has been in the market since 2018.
Oh, I mean, but so that's 2 years that it could have been in Diamond Comics, right?
That's what I'm saying. How it's not in Diamond Comics.
Yeah.
With Milgrom and Friends and whatever. Okay.
I'll tell you one thing. The fun that they had doing this comes off just by looking at the covers and passing the flip test,
And not just that, that professionalism of those people. You can't make this look as fun as it is without a lot of talent and experience.
Yeah, I agree.
Any of this stuff, it's reeking of the highest level of skills by masters, even late in their years.
Yeah, but
they got it, dude. No doubt. Love it. Okay, now let's switch from the